Alright folks, we're starting another stream. Time to go back into shipbreaking. And if we remember last time, I made a couple of boo-boos. Essentially I almost blew myself up, but I definitely blew up a few ships. That was not intended, that was a mistake on my part. But fortunately, I did not lose any lives. Okay. So, let's let's make a kind of a decision now to take our time and not make any stupid mistakes, not yank reactors when they don't have a clear path, not using the cutter tool too close to anything that's flammable or explosive, and not sitting on top of an explosive when we are trying to shove it into the barge. I will forget all of those decisions in 5 minutes, but never mind. So the only thing we need to get to the next class is 1 million. So let's see. Let me see what our points like. We only have 3 points. That's not enough for anything. We need a new ship. The Big Gallardo. That's a mackerel. A heavy cargo. Light cargo. I think the last time we discovered the light cargo has more stuff in it than a heavy cargo, but maybe that's not the rule. This one is highest valued, so let's just do this one. Okie dokie. Need to check a few things because I think I'm again having some dropped frames, but I have a sneaking suspicion that's due to some internet issues. Nothing I can do about that, so if it's stuttering a bit, sorry about that. Did I break this? No, I did not. I have a burst upgrade, so now it's easier to...
Credits deposited.
Oh, for freak's sakes, I managed to catch it between the railings! Of course I did. I'm gonna break it. Did I break it already? Yeah, I broke it. That's a wonderful start to the stream. We already broke one component. Fortunately, it was just an antenna. But it doesn't look very promising. I think I'm gonna blow myself up again. I will try. I will endeavor not to. I make no promises though. Because it's gonna happen sooner than later. I'm sure it is.
Airlock pressure levels dropping.
Okay. Let's play it safe. Let's play it slow.
Airlock pressure levels increasing.
Let's not be stupid. Lots of explosive things inside.
Airlock pressure levels dropping. Air pressure level decreasing.
Perfect. That's now open. Let's check the situation. Do we have enough to... What's this? Oh, it's a wrench. Yeah, I have enough to flush the fuel. So we'll flush the fuel. Might as well flush these tanks as well while I'm at it. Okay, there's one more. There we go. Just reducing hazards whenever possible. If I nick a pipe, if the pipe is empty, then no problem. But if I nick a pipe and there's fuel in the pipe, boom. Okay, so these two are dangerously close, so we will be dangerously close. You're actually safer if you're, at least from my current experience, if you're cutting when you're closer, because it seems that the sparks don't fly that much. If you're further ahead, it seems that that's when the problems start happening. Either the beam just bounces or something else happens. I'm not really sure what, but one starts having, you know, if you're being very nonchalant about it, it's easy to nick those explosives. And I had plenty of explosions last time, so we don't need to have that happening again. We can have a stream without needless explosions. This isn't that kind of a game. Okay, so that's done. There's one more. So I will put my back against the barrel, just for safety's sake. I could detach the ceiling ones as well, since I'm at it. Anything I can cut immediately. Oh. But I should get those barrels out of my way as soon as possible. I just don't like it that I'm dancing around those barrels here. I do like that they actually made the detail that sparks and stuff actually does damage, as in it can actually screw you over. But it does seem that it's too soft in some areas. Like it's ridiculously easy to set some things off. Okay, I think I've detached most of the main ones, so let's get those out of the way now. Can I? Yeah, I can. Perfect. So this is going to the processor. Don't scare me like that. Go down.
Object accepted for processing.
Good.
Credits deposited.
Yee! Ow. Yeah, there is such a thing as a momentum
Salvage deposit
that actually
Credits
knocked me off quite severely. I didn't have a brake in place when I was pulling that. Okay, that's done.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
There's more barrels here that we want to get rid of.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
There we go. That's some hazards out of the way. Let's get rid of this as well. Oh, there is one I missed.
Deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Okay. I should now start working on the reactor. I want to get reactor out of the way as soon as possible. But if I saw correctly, the reactor isn't on its a normal place again. I wonder which... I don't have all the component scans yet. So I don't know where they put the reactor this time around. Need to get the last upgrade for the scanner to be able to see that. In you go. This was also detached, perfect, but I do need to cut this loose first.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
I also need to fix my cutters next time. There we go. Oh,
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
perfect. Oxygen critical. Fuel we're good on, so we can leave the fuel alone. I'm gonna take this thing slower this time around, just to try to avoid the scenario of previous. I mean, I can do it faster, but I'd rather not. Because we've seen what happens when I try to do it faster. I make things go boom. And like I said before, this isn't that type of game. So we'll now empty the stuff from the inside.
Credits deposited.
And yeah, it definitely seems that actually no, this is a heavy cargo. So
Salvage deposit accepted.
it still seemed that the light cargo had more stuff in it. Oh, for freaking out.
Salvage
I haven't
secured.
seen those
Account
clipping
credit
bugs
applied.
in quite a while. It's something that was happening a lot in the old first-person shooters, especially in multiplayer ones. If you were too close
Salvage secured. Credits
to an
deposited.
enemy, the weapon would clip through it and you couldn't kill him, because the game was calculating the shot from the tip of the barrel, and that usually meant that the barrel was already through the player, so it didn't count as a shot. Okay, now can I get these out of the way? Hold on. I made a boo-boo already, but not a serious one. I didn't detach the console before I sent the whole plate out. Okay, let's get out. Oh, I don't need to do this. I just need to get the thruster out. Thrusters are expensive, so we will get them out immediately. My cutter is on 10%. It should hold, at least till the end of the shift.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Okay. Are you? Perfect. Okay, got the thruster.
We got 5 minutes left in this shift.
5 minutes left, huh?
Before they turn the lights out on you.
Okay, let's get at least the rest of the thrusters out. Well, these are not cells, strictly speaking, but that's essentially a thruster that's mounted outside. There we go. Let's get those out. Oh, there's 4 of them actually. Oh, okay. But there was only 2. So it was a double one. Wasn't looking correctly.
Salvage secured.
Now
Account credit applied.
this barrel is actually cut. Is the ship going down? Oh yeah, because
Secured. Credits deposited.
because I pulled it a bit because the thruster was being yanked. Okay. Now, will that be enough to pull this thing out? Because that pipe will probably get in the way.
Tether supplies are low.
Yeah, it will. There we go. I tilted the ship even more. That's actually making it more difficult for me, so I will keep that in mind for future reference.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
I am too close to this bloody tank. Okay, good. I tilted the bloody... But that's okay. Or not. We'll see if it's okay or not when I get to the reactor. I made it more difficult for myself because now that the ship is tilted, that'll make it that much harder to get it
Salvage deposit accepted. Credit
to get the reactor out. I broke it. get the interior out as much as we can. This is expensive, so we'll want to save that. There's one more inside of here, I think. Yeah, there is. These are dangerous. Perfect. There's one more inside here, and I would like to get it out of there so it doesn't create any more problems for me. Should probably check if they fixed that it stops sparking when you remove the cells, because that's what it should do. But it doesn't. Even if you remove the cells, it still sparks. Let's detach the rear end.
Alright, Cutter. Wrap it up. You got about a minute left.
I'm gonna detach it, but guided by the previous experience, I will not send it anywhere. I just needed to detach it so I can reach. Yeah, pretty much doing the things all wrong. Let's cut all the bits that we can.
Oxygen reserves are low.
Yeah, but oxygen is 70 seconds and fuck.
Fire damage. Lynx recommends maintaining a safe distance from flammable items.
Really? Really? Yeah, I know why that happened. It wasn't me being too close, although I was too close to that, and that probably did set me on fire, but it sparked because my... Hey Galaxy Squad, sorry I didn't see you there. I was kind of focused on not burning up. Yeah, the stream's doing fine, and I am now a new rank. Fire bad, indeed, Galaxy Squad. You are completely correct. Fire bad. When I started the stream, I made a decision of being careful. I've already managed to set myself on fire, and I broke a switch and an antenna. Fortunately, I didn't break anything important yet, but I also didn't salvage the reactor in the first shift. Now the reactors are being put in random places on the ship, so it's not always in the engineering point, so it makes it more difficult for them to be found. But I didn't wreck anything expensive, so that's good. I do need to fix my tools, because if I keep using that burnt out cutter, I will set myself on fire more, and we don't want that. So we'll fix both of these. We'll continue the salvage on this big Gallardo heavy cargo ship. I also did a bad by actually flipping my ship around. That's one nice thing about working on heavier ships. It's not so easy to shift them. So, you've never played it? I heartily recommend. It is, if you like these kinds of games, it is one of the best. They added these as well. They are kind of annoying. Those green ones, I can't cut them. I have to break them. But the thing is, I can break them with something ridiculously soft, such as a light or a bottle or a piece of scrap. Oh, eesh. Those things blow up. Eesh. Okay, that's good. Okay, there goes the battery cell, and there was a coolant tank there. I would like to get the coolant tank out, but I would like to not be blown up by the coolant tank. Now, is that something I can manage to do? I'll have to be gentle with it. The game isn't really that intense. it does look beautiful, but I'm running everything on max settings. It actually behaves quite properly even on a weaker machine. So I do believe that you could try it. Did I detach this properly? Yes, yes I did. Yes, wonderful, wonderful. Move away from me. Okay, now I want to get those fuel tanks out. Can I do it from here? Can I do it without moving the entire ship? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I did move the entire ship around, but that's fine. I wish there was a way that you can actually grab things. Oh, I can push it through that hole. Bunk. There we go. Explosives out of the way. The only thing that's gonna blow up now is the reactor. That's the only thing that can still blow up. Doesn't mean I can still set myself on fire, but we will endeavor not to do that. The pipes are there. I should probably empty up the cockpit while I still have the chance. Okay, I've solved another mission. Oh, no, 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 no. Get away from me. Oh, we want that. We want that. Perfect. They've made the ships more complex. The macros were much simpler before. This game also has sandbox mode, Galaxy Squad. There is a sandbox mode. It's called Open Shift, and there are no lives. There is no limit. There is no oxygen meter. There is no fuel meter. You just play for funsies. So if you like playing around like that, you can. You also don't have a debt in that you can work off. It's generally just to practice working on the ships. In retrospect, something I probably should have done, but I like to live dangerously and risk blowing myself up. Okay. I'm gonna hit myself. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen.
Electrical damage.
Okay.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
I like how the radio malfunctions when you get zapped. But that didn't actually cause any... Well, it did cause some health damage, but it didn't cause any suit damage. And between the two, I'm more happy with suit damage than health damage because... actually, the other way around. Because suit is quite fragile, and you can't really make it more resistant. I mean, you can, but not significantly. But you have like 100 health, so unless you're really, really dumb, you're fine. Okay, I do want to get this cockpit out of the way. But I need to break those ridiculous connections. And I also can't get to all of the connections. Ah, crap. Actually, I should be able to disconnect this already. If it's not connected on the sides. Is that true? I believe so, yes. Yes, it is. Okay, this is good, this is good. Because all of this essentially has to go to the same place, so I don't need to. Generally, Galaxy Squad, you are correct. Nobody really plays on free because there is no point to play on that unless you want to practice breaking down the ships. It's really not that fun when you don't have a purpose to play this for. If you want to be more effective, then yeah, then it makes sense. Okay, there is nothing here. Let's check if there's anything in this compartment over here. If there isn't, then the whole thing is just going to the process. There is something in there. Ah, crap. I do have to disconnect this. What's inside? Oh, for bloody... Of course the reactor is here. Of course the bloody reactor is here. So now I'm taking a small lamp, which I just lost.
Warning, oxygen reserves are low.
Oh crap, I need to get some oxygen into my lungs. Okay, and I got lost. Okay, perfect. Freaking hell, I hate that they're putting reactors so in such a difficult position. And I also hate those ceramic connections that I have to break apart with pieces of scrap.
Welcome to Vintatron 9000.
Okay.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Also, I put the ship really down now, and I hope I don't sink the whole thing into the barge. I can use those things above as cranes, and I can pull the thing back up. Probably should that, to be honest. Well, the reactor is kind of facing the correct way. Oh, it's on the other side, though. Okay, I need to find a piece of scrap to break this thing with. Is there any scrap here? Well, when all else fails, we take another light. Because the light is the hardest known substance in the universe, and it can break ceramic. Because of course it can. Ah, crap. Get away. I really have to be careful. If I nick this thing, nothing will save me. The class 1 reactor, it doesn't blow up really badly, but it still blows up. Okay, I can remove this cover now, but I do have to connect it to somewhere where it won't fall apart. Actually, it's quite well positioned, so let's just connect it from here. There we go. Perfect. Get away from my life. I don't like it's completely spun the wrong way around. Okay, we'll use one of those cranes to flip it up.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
That didn't really work the way I hoped.
Cutter, there's 5 minutes remaining in this shift.
Oh, it is spinning it. It is spinning it. That's good. That's good. It's also putting in the correct elevation for that. Okay. Okay, now... Bye-bye. That's one massive headache out of my head.
Salvage secured.
And there we go.
Credit applied.
My day's been fine. My vacations actually started today, so I'm gonna be spending a lot more time gaming, and just gonna enjoy myself for the next 10 days. Planning to go, if the weather holds, we're gonna go to the beach on Sunday. I mean, it's an Irish beach, so you know you can't expect miracles, but it's still a beach, and I love the beach. I love the beach. Okay, I need a piece of scrap again, so we'll use this pipe, because why not? And I missed.
Object accepted for processing.
Ahaha.
Deposited.
Okay, that will not work. We will just use the tried and tested method of using lights for breaking up ceramics. And then the light disappears. I know it didn't get destroyed because... Of course it didn't. It just gets deflected weirdly. And then it escapes. It knows what it's going to happen to it. Yeah, that was very lucky. Okay, did I break all of them? I think I did. I think I did. No, I didn't. Of course, there is one more left. There we go. Fortunately, I won't be able to detach the airlock because the airlock is a piece of shit, but everything else is... Oh, I can actually do this. There's nothing else in here that I care about damaging now. Finally. But those pipes? Yeah, those pipes still... You know what? I don't care about the pipes. Pipes can go fuck themselves. Pipes don't matter. Okay, was that enough? I don't know if it was, but we'll now find out. Yeah, this one is detached. So what's holding this one together? Oh, come on, don't tell me that I have to cut all of those pipe cut points. Oh. Pipes don't matter. Maybe I'm missing something. What's connected to it? You know what? Let's just try to see if it'll disconnect. Nope, it's taking the whole ship with it. No, it's not. It is disconnected. It's just giving me the runaround for no reason whatsoever. It is disconnected. Ah. This is destroyed, so we don't care about those.
Deposit accepted.
Okay, so if that's the case, then this one should...
Winding down, Cutter.
Where...
And let's finish strong.
Then this one should be disconnected as well. Nope, this one is connected. It's not allowing this one to be disconnected. Ah, yeah, this one I didn't cut off. Yeah, sure, Galaxy. Take your time. Then that one. This, we know that this one is connected because of the bloody airlock, which we will not even play around with because it just doesn't matter.
Warning. Your oxygen reserves are dropping below statistically profitable levels.
Yeah, but there's only 20 seconds left in the shift, so screw you.
Valuable object processed. Edit deposited.
Making a mess of this ship, but that's fine. There's still plenty of stuff left here, so we will play this to the end. We will break this ship apart completely. 1.5 million. I am happy with that result, but of that, I think a reactor is 500,000 on its own. And that's fine. Equipment. Do we need to... Oh, we have points. We have points. Let's see if we can do some upgrades. Feather lifetime might not be bad. For more speed would be bad. Oh, I can buy my helmet off, but we'll do that later. So any piece of equipment that you actually buy off from the company, it no longer is deducted from your salary on the end of the shift. So it's a good idea to get that as soon as possible. I could get the next scanner upgrade, and the range of the scanner would be good as well. Oh, some protections would be nice as well. But they are all expensive, and I want the grapple. And I wanted the tether lifetime as well. Not enough force for... Range it is. And start shift. We will continue this shift ship until the end. Hey, welcome back, Galaxy. So we will finish this ship up this shift. I like to finish. I'm not sure if it's gonna be profitable to finish this ship, but it should be considering how much of the nanocarbon is left. Oh, I should probably follow your example, Galaxy. I need a drink. And let's see, that and that. Let's just cut it like that. It should count. As long as all the connections are cut, it should be fine. Okay. All the connections are cut, so this should now be free of its bondage, and it should be able to go over there. Yep, I am correct, and so it is. Perfect. So this will follow in its footsteps, and then the last one will go. I'm going to salvage this light just to show you. Oh, I can't. This one is broken. Never mind. Lights are not worth salvaging. They're just so cheap, they're not worth salvaging. All of the work orders are completed, so I didn't waste anything in this ship. That makes me happy. It's a good salvage. So it's already an improvement over the last. I think I failed an order for each ship at least once last time around. Now I could detach this if I could be bothered with it, but I don't want to because it's a pain in the ass to detach and it's not worth it. So all of this goes to the furnace. Because it's mostly aluminum, the frame is aluminum, so we want the frame there. And we'll get that thing into the processor because that's mostly nanocarbon. Of course, that one feather isn't enough. Probably grabbed it from the wrong angle, to be honest. There we go. And then we attach it here. Bye-bye. And the butt end of the ship is over here. Can I angle it from there? Could also process this pipe. Since we're already there. And oh, there is one more piece of nanocarbon here that we can salvage. That's perfect. And then just leave the butt of the ship. As you can see, the reason why I've cut those pipes like that is because the pipes go to the processor as well, so there's no point in detaching them. You can save a lot of time by just grouping things together that can be grouped together.
Caution, tether supplies running low.
Yeah. You can see I've lost some nanocarbon. Oh, don't you dare be diverted into the furnace. Okay, it seems to be fine. It seems to be fine. I also think that we unlock the next rank of ships. We'll check after this thing is salvaged. You can see the meter up top where it says the name of the ship. That last yellow bit is now gonna go away. That's it. That's the full ship. Quota complete. Yeah. There we go. We already finished the goal. For the certification, this is done. It took only 4 minutes. So 4 minutes, that's pretty much the faffing about with the ceramic connections. And looking for the reactor. Oh, what am I doing? I don't need anything from here. Ending the shift early. So this was barely worth it, but I wanted to salvage everything from that ship. My debt currently is like 400 something, and I only got like 200k from that. But that's fine. Okay. Okay, so we got the certification. Now, oh, and we got more points as well for that, so I can, oh. I can do something with the equipment. Let's see what are upgrades. Range for the split saw, cooldown would be good. Extended range would be, tether lifetime would be very good, as well as a char. I can't even afford that. Moving around faster, both braking and the top speed would both be good. Scanner, scanner range, hazard protection. Hmm. This is essentially, this thing essentially enables you to hear in space. I don't really know, Galaxy. I've paid off on my main profile. I've paid off 300 million of the debt, and then I stopped playing because I reached rank 9 and there was nothing more to do. So I'm going to be playing that campaign pretty much on this stream and seeing where it goes. Uh, I'm probably gonna be playing this game for streaming until rank 8, and then I'm just gonna be playing more streams of it when they add more updates, because you can grind it out, but there is really no point. When you reach already rank 8, you don't really get any new ships anymore. So there is not much point in going further at that point. Uh, it is still fun, but I want to actually grind out the rest of the debt when there is more content in the game. So I'm gonna be waiting for new ships. They added one new ship, quote unquote, but considering I'm getting on fire a lot, maybe I should just get protection from fire. I am going to check out the new ship that they added, although it's not a new ship, it's a new variant of an existing ship. There are only two ships in the game, the Mackerel and the Gecko. And are we there yet? With the, yes, we are now with the Gecko. So now we're doing the Gecko. These are the large ships. We have a station hopper, 3 station hoppers. This one is the most expensive one. Uh, the game instructor Weaver, uh, when you begin, you're like doing a send-off for one of the previous, from one of the previous cutters who actually paid off his debt, and there's like a ceremony for him, like a silence. I thought he died, but he actually paid off his debt. So this is a large ship. This is as big as ship currently get in this game. This is a Gecko, and there are many variants, but generally this is it. And instead of an antenna, it has a sensor tower, although they do also have antennas sometimes. This one doesn't. I'm gonna check if there's anything on the outside of the ship, but I don't think so. We will be working a lot inside of this ship though. It's a station hopper, so there will be a lot of chairs inside. I'm actually curious to see, because I haven't played the large ship since the update. I'm actually interested to see how it looks like from the inside now. If they changed anything at all.
Airlock pressure levels increasing.
I really don't know why the FPS drops so badly when it's doing the airlock. No, it looks like it's pretty much the same. I don't see any differences here. I can hear the reactor humming though. Gonna depressurize immediately.
Air pressure level decreasing.
Okay. Is this gonna still be pressurized? No, it's not. The cockpit seems to be empty. Oh.
Air pressure level decreasing.
Okay, so that was had a pressure pocket inside. That's fine. Oh, I blew that away then somewhere, didn't I? Okay, let's see if there's anything to pick up. There's some oxygen, some fuel, no repair kits unfortunately. The reactor should be in the back of the ship. So the coolant is still here, that's nice to know. Can that be interacted with? No, it still cannot be. So the reactor should be in the same place as it has always been.
Air pressure level decreasing.
Okay. We need to flush the fuel. That's fine. The reactor is still in its own place, still the same. which is good for me. It means that I won't be having too much trouble getting it out. Oh, there are some repair kits here. That's good. Oh, there is one. Better one than none. Okay, let's see how the ship looks like in here. Yeah, this is all pretty much the same. That actually pleases me. Oh, another data log. Maybe that's the one I blew out from inside. I like the humming of the reactor. That's a very nice touch. Okay, it seems that pretty much everything. Yeah, coolant is still on the front. I don't see any ceramic points. I had to say something, didn't I? I had to speak up. But they don't seem to be a lot of them. Only a few. Which is good. They're just pain in the ass. They're not even that good of a gameplay. They're just faffing about. If you're gonna give me something like that, I want a tool for it. Not that I have to find a random piece of scrap to bash it in with. Give me a hammer. Just a regular old style hammer. Let me bash it in. Don't make me look for pieces of scrap to work it out with. Okay, the reactor looks normal. Let me see how the pipes look like. The pipes look fine. That's actually perfect. So we will continue this the way I did it before. The first step is just to cut off every single hull point on the big ship, because we want to peel this ship like an onion from inside out. We want all of this to be detached. Yeah, Galaxy, I can appreciate that you would use your hand if this was real life, but these cut points actually hold the ship together, and that green thing, that's like a ceramic, uh, I don't know a ceramic sleeve, something like that. So it's not exactly easy to cut through. Well, not easy to bash through. So I think you would break your hand. It's just a ridiculous gaming mechanic that allows you to use a Pepsi bottle to break it through. So I hope they actually change it and just give me a tool for it instead of forcing me to use random scrap for it. Okay, so far so good. Most of this shift will be just cutting the points of this ship all apart, and then just peeling the ship away. Although I could consider getting the reactor out early. That's a very good question, Galaxy. I think that there are some plans to make this game VR, because it's one of the most requested things I've seen on the threads. People want to play this game in VR, and I think this game would be awesome in VR. I only have VR for my PlayStation, but I would be getting VR for PC immediately if this thing was in VR. This game would be perfect for VR. There are no advanced mechanics, it's just you moving around in space, so you don't really need your legs, and using hands for tools. And it's all hand movements, even your tools are mimicking hand movements, so it would be perfect for VR. Okay, let's try not to dent that. We didn't, that's good. The game is still in early access, but I think that somebody mentioned to me that they are planning to make it for PS4 as well. I don't know if that's really true or just wishful thinking, but I see no reason why this game wouldn't be on consoles as well. And I want to cut pieces that I don't need to cut.
Warning. Oxygen reserves
Oopsie
are low.
daisy, oxygen levels critical. Let's see, there was some oxygen inside. I just need to get inside to collect it. and not get stuck along the way, preferably. Where was the door? Ah, there it is. No, this is fuel. Where was the oxygen? I know that there was some oxygen somewhere. I'm gonna assume it was in here. No, it wasn't! Slight panic! Slight panic!
Warning. Oxygen reserves are critical.
I'm gonna start losing health!
Airlock pressure levels dropping.
Okay, I'm gonna survive, I'm gonna lose some health. On average, it's I think it's 1.6 at this time. I don't get many. I need to promote my channel more to get more viewers, but it's something that I'm struggling with
Oxygen levels
because
stabilizing.
I don't want to very aggressively promote. I get around 2-3 viewers depending on the day, on the stream, and so on. More if I post it, but my trouble is I could like post my link more and I could post my content more and push it into people's faces more. But I've seen people who do that, and the first thing, so much oxygen here, I just passed right by it, and it turns me off from actually wanting to do something if somebody is constantly pushing it into my face. So I'm struggling on how I should promote myself to get the word out without sounding needy, because I don't stream for profit. I stream because I really enjoy doing it. But I do want to stream for people. I do want to stream for more viewers, for people who would actually enjoy my content. I don't think I'm doing very badly at it. I think I'm quite solid. Like, I'm nothing special, but at least I'd say I'm an average. But I'm also very new at this. I'm very, very new at this, so I'm still learning. I'm learning the ropes. I'm learning how to do things, how to match up the audio quality, and
All right, Cutter, you got 5 minutes left.
yeah,
in the
that's
shift
pretty much
before the
what
clock
I'm
runs
doing
out.
as well. I'm just doing content. Everything that I record also goes on YouTube, and I just make stuff. And I hope that over time more people will join in and will enjoy what I'm doing. I want to make streams like this where everything is quite chill, where everything is very normal, very refined, like calm. I don't like action-packed oriented. I like the more relaxed streams where you people can just chill out, enjoy, comment on what they're seeing, and enjoy themselves. Yeah, I'm like that as well. I don't mind the views. I don't get that many, but I don't stress over it. I do want to get more eventually, but I am just happy to do streams. I'm just enjoying streaming, and whether I stream for one person or 100, I really don't care. I'm just gonna do it because I enjoy it. I When I started it, like, what was it, a month and a half ago, a month ago, I was very scared about it. I didn't know if I'm gonna like it, and then I did it, and I was having so much fun. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna keep doing it. I don't care if nobody likes it. I don't care if everybody dislikes it. I'm just gonna keep doing it because I really enjoy it. It's really fun. I have a day job. I don't need to depend on
Valuable
this.
object
I can do
detected.
this for fun.
Credits
Uh,
deposited.
is that not? That's not disconnected. That's connected to something. What are you connected to, you little scumbag? Oh, floor, of course. I forgot the floor. And now I remember why I forgot the floor. Because it's difficult to get into. So this is actually quite good. I've cut off almost all of the points on the ship. So next shift we can pretty much just peel everything away, and that will do us good. The only thing that's bad is because this was mostly just cutting up pieces, there will be no profit in this shift. That's why I don't like to do the station hoppers. I prefer the industrial ships and the cargo ships. Yeah, Galaxy, I know what you mean there. Some people just can't handle when people dislike their content. I mean, I know where they're coming from. It is disheartening when you do something and you're proud of it and then somebody just spits on it. But you have to be able to go past that. If you can't, then not just this, but any kind of work will be not something that you will enjoy, because regardless of what you do, you won't find something that everybody will like. I do know why people sometimes quit things that like this, because like, oh, if nobody likes it, I'm just gonna quit. But not everybody is gonna like it, and if you just quit, then you're never giving yourself or somebody else a chance to discover something that they would like. Also, when you start up, you're gonna be crap at it. I have no delusions about my quality. I know that I'm still very much a newbie,
Time to start wrapping
but
things up. We
if
wrap.
you don't do it, you don't learn, you don't improve. I'm quite confident that the stream I do today is better than the stream I did a week ago. It might not be drastically improvement, but it is still an improvement. You have to keep at something if you want to be good at it. If you want to be better at something, you can't just complain, "Oh, this sucks." If you don't do, if you don't do anything about it, then you can't complain about it. Yeah, that's pretty much my attitude towards it as well. Uh, like for most of the content I put up on YouTube right now, I do get some views, I don't get many comments, and the most of the comments I do get are either spam or a dislike, but doesn't matter. I learn. Oh, maybe not, maybe better not put you in right now. We're gonna keep it for the next shift. Let's see how much we earned. Yeah, this is a wasted shift, but because we peeled off all the cut points, we will be making some serious profit next. And it's even not even at that. I think it's under 100,000 that we're in the minus. Around 100,000. Nothing serious. Continue salvage. Oh, I hope I didn't have to fix my tools. No, I'm still good. Still good. It's gonna hold for this shift at least. Yeah, pretty much. I'm the same way in that regard. Uh, I do it for the content because I enjoy it. Everything else is secondary. Uh, yeah, this is connected to something inside. This shouldn't be connected though. But it is. Okay, so this is disconnected. Oh yeah, we wanted to put that one in, and you are going in. Okay. Oh, I did a brilliant thing. Go in.
Processing valuable object.
Okay, let's see.
Credits awarded.
This should be disconnected. I'm wasting some feathers on not checking first. Yeah, this should be disconnected as well. And so it is. This is a heat sink, might as well put that in as well. Hold on. Yeah, there are some some cut points left on the bottom.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
It's hard to find all the cut points sometimes. Yeah, this cut point is here as well, but that cut point is only on the spine, so it doesn't really matter that much. Also, there is another cut point here. Yeah, that is true. When people see a brand new challenge, they really don't give it a chance. But that's because there is so much out there, you know, and that's one of the reasons why I should work on promoting myself a bit more to make people realize that I exist. You know, not obtrusively, just hey guys, come here, see me. But like I said, it's a very fine line to walk, and I'm not really sure how to go about it yet. Right now, my focus is just improving myself and my content, and I believe that over time more people will come. I mean, the views and everything did increase since I started, so I'm obviously doing something, not necessarily correctly, but it is getting at least a small bit of attention, which is enough for the beginning. I'm not greedy, and this is connected somewhere. Where is this connected at? This should not be connected anywhere. What are you telling me?